Hi, this is Resilient Ken Lau. Now, in this video, we kind of mimics the function COUNTIF in Power Query. So, I have a table that is called a table special, right? And that's 13. And I want to go to this transaction list, right? Say whether that special date is fall under is there, right? You can see that it's right there. It shows one, right? There's one count right here. So how do I know that? How do you know that that is the date, right? Let's look at. So first you loaded the table and then also the list, right? So let's just close the words. So basically, I have there's a lot of this here, right? So I loaded into Excel, and this one also loaded into special. So I'm going to use this one as a special list, right? And I click on from table range, and then go here, click date, replace current. So that's the just a date here, right? And then what I do is that I'll go to just one moment, yeah. So I have I need to go to here. At first I have some code. I need to use this one. Later on I use this. I need to use this, right? So I just copy it temporarily. So I come back to this table, right? So it's just such a special one, and then I just click here as if I have done a selection, right? But then I basically just two-step here. Okay, then next is that I go to the transform button and I click how many rows that I have, right? And there's one row right here. So that's it. Now that means that the date is right there. Now next thing is I will right click here, change it to a function. Okay, give that a name. It's called COUNTIF3, right? Because I already done a few there, so it's just a name. Then there's nothing here. Go to view, advanced editor, click OK. So here a set of one parameter, right? One input parameter, and right here it is where I want to use the earlier step here each. So right here I change it to here, and I only have special date column, and then click OK. And then remember the special date is there's only one column, right? And then there's only one value at the moment. So click done, and then now I can set a parameter for my this function, right? And then here I just key the say. Now if you recall that no, the specialty is on the 13, right? So I just changed 13. I just want to check whether 13 tag I pass in this 13 tag and I invoke, right? And it will give me a result of 1. That means it's there, right? Now if I go back to these functions and I key in some other date, right? Let's say and obviously 20 is not in this special date list, right? So that's 0. So how can we apply this into our list, right? So now I have a list of transaction date. So I go to the transaction date right here, and all I need is just insert a column, right? So let me just check this step right now. Go to date list, go to add column, custom column, and then here we type in fact sex the function, and then we pass in for every row we pass in the date, right? Just like you did in the past, right? You use this date and then check whether it's fall under that special date list, right? And then click OK, and true enough, right? You can see that 13 and 2013 October is right there. This date is right there. Okay, so that is the very similar to count if, right? We check whether this date is fall under the given date. So now I click on the home and I close the load, close the load. So I have a new list right here, and I should have this list here, right? And I should say go to this table dot transaction 2 right here, right? So right click, load to yeah, load a table, right? Oh yeah, this is one, right? So this is the count if. Okay, so count if right here, 1. So the state is right here now, and I have the raw data here, test data right here, right? This is the test data. Now I just need to add one more. Let's say I just test out one more date here, right? For say 9, or maybe 6, right? 6. Okay, so this date should be fall under here. I see there's a list here, right? So I go back to here. Alright, click here and refresh, right? And you can see that this is right added here. See, it's right added. So it's like this date is fall under that special list, right? So